heck, we'll start early. I'm getting bored. It's too boring of a wait. Hi, everyone. Camera's tweaking out a bit. Gotta adjust. Hopefully it's working alright. It's... I'm using a bunch of Legos to mount this camera, so it's probably not the most secure thing ever. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, I'm back. As to where I've been, busy. Cross country, work, sports. There's just been a lot of things kind of taking up a ton of my time, and I just haven't been making stuff. And today I decided, you know what? I want to make stuff again. I want to stream. I want to get things done. So what better than to get back into Skyblock? Especially since I actually have been playing quite a bit of Minecraft. I've been playing on the guys community server for a while. We started a Skyblock world, I think 2-3 months ago at this point. No, because it's been like 2 months since my last video. So, however, ooh, 40 FPS, that's kind of rough. Hold up. Maybe we don't need 30 chunks with shaders. There we go. Oh, that's quite a bit better. Yeah, we started Skyblock World, and then, funny story, I just lost it. I think I deleted the installation I had of Minecraft that had the world in it or something. But, that Skyblock World's no longer with us, which is fine because I lost my bucket and kind of made a big fumble that made it really annoying. So we get to start from scratch on this new, I guess not completely start from scratch. My computer barely runs 12 chunks. Yeah. Not really start from scratch. I started this up myself and just kind of made a little basis, but basically from scratch. So yeah, just normal Skyblock. No particular goals besides building infrastructure. Maybe even putting those villagers to work. We'll see. And hopefully not dying. That's definitely a big one. Rip to the old Skyblock. Yeah, it was a good world, but honestly, it won't be that hard to get back. I don't know if I want to do anything else today, depending on how long we end up staying on Skyblock. I do have other things I need to get done. Actually, I bought the new Kirby DLC, you know, launch day. I have not opened the game since I bought that DLC. So, that's definitely something we could try to get done, but I don't know. Also, Silksong, I started playing Silksong and I just haven't really bothered to try and make a lot of progress on it yet, but that's definitely a game we can play. So yeah, we're just kind of doing stuff today. I'll also, like, just probably as a quick note, I am sick right now, if I sound off to you guys. I've been sick. I don't know exactly what happened, like, 2 days ago. At this point, I, like, got home from school, I was like, yeah, I feel fine. And I sit in bed, and I just start to feel a sore throat, and I'm like, oh, no. And then I just started feeling absolutely awfully miserable. So I'm a good bit better now that it's been a couple days, but still not feeling great. My throat's not in the best condition, to be sure. So I don't know what we should really try to do right now besides just plant trees. Well, I could do that. Well, luckily for me, I have a backup of this world. So, open backups folder. Boom. Boom. Back. Kind of load that in real quick. Just load that in. Load that. Does Minecraft not support drag and drop for world files? I swear it did last I checked. But really? Really? Really though? No, didn't mean to do that. No, what do you mean? No. Copy. Back up to downloads. Ah. So it just had to be like that. I think it just overwrote. Nope, it didn't. Oh yeah, it looks like that right now because I put the game into windowed mode. It's supposed to be running in full screen. It'll be normal in a second. Why is the world file just not copying? Hello? What about this world file? Are you just broken? No, that's not what I want. I don't want to delete it. Do I have to relaunch Minecraft? I've never experienced this before. Hold on, let me relaunch real quick. Moderate 1.20 1.8. No idea what's going on. This was such a great start, guys. This is just... Oh, and I forgot to start recording. Yep, this is normal. This is about on par for how my streams normally begin. And now I am waiting for the game to launch, and it appears to not be launching. And why is my camera bugging out so much? Okay, I'm gonna need to like... What is up with it? Oh! Oh, the bitrate just tanked. Okay. This should be fine. Why is it not drag and dropping? No, I don't want... No! Don't make a new world. Dude, load! What is happening? Maybe I do have to delete it. What is going on? Okay, hovering. Why is my camera tweaking out? Chill, V2 Studio. Chill. Okay. Full screening the game again. Moving my Skyblock folder over here. It's just not working. This is a world file, right? It is a world file. That's for sure. Okay. So, we're gonna copy this over. We're gonna real quick just go into run app data. Where's Modernth app profiles, fabulously optimized 1 saves Skyblock 2025 move, and we're gonna see if that works. Surely it functions, right? Right? I clean my mouse pad, bro. Now we have to wait for Minecraft to launch again. Oh, there goes. Oh, the ultimate question. Did it save? Oh, it tanks my bitrate every time I gotta launch the game. Okay, we have the world. This is the backup. This is the backup. Let's go. Okay, I can close all this junk down now. Alright, we're back. On an even older version of said Skyblock world. I don't know if you're supposed to plant the tree in rooted dirt, so I'm just gonna put it there. That is not how you make cobblestone generator. I'm now starting to remember why I made this backup. It's because I was stuck trying to figure out how to make a cobblestone gen. Yep, there we go. So anyways, with that out of the way, yeah. Took us a minute. We're back. Anything in this chest I missed? Nope. Don't. Oh. Okay, dirt is a precious resource in Skyblock. We cannot afford to waste it. I'm switching to cobblestone pick. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize this tree was already dropping. Hold up. Oh, I need to get a platform around it, like, ASAP. So we can get all the drops. Go! NG63. Yeah, turns out someone already took my name on Minecraft. So I'm stuck with a alternate name. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a new skin. I switch up my skin constantly, so you'll see that change like every single time I do anything Minecraft related. I should get stone axe, I think is the only thing I really need right now. Shovel comes later. $65 just randomly picked, or does it mean something? So the story behind that is originally I was like, I do not want to make that. I was and still am a huge Super Mario 64 fan. I mean, in general, I'm a fan of a lot of Nintendo 64 games, but a big one was Mario 64. I was like, it'd be so cool to include like a reference to that game in my username. Back when I was making, I guess my Scratch name is where the name started. I was like, that'd be so cool to reference my favorite game. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be so awesome. And so I went for NG6, or not NG. Originally it was a Nintendo Gamer, but for Nintendo Gamer 64, and that game was taken. That name was taken. Sorry. I still don't even know who. I think I've checked who it was since then, but someone already took that name. And so I was like, well, that's problematic. I guess I'll just go the next number up, 65. Logical step, of course. Not really, but you know, it works. And so it just kind of ended up sticking. And that's why if you'll see, like, when I have alternate accounts for things, I will often pick 64 or 63 as, like, the number instead of 65. That's because, Sorry, my brain's running really slow today. That's because, like, it kind of ties back to that original number I was planning to use. 63 is one less than 64, or 65 is one more than, and 64 was what my name was supposed to be before I changed it. So, yeah. It's been a while since I've had to tell a story. I almost, like, forgot about it all. And before that, I had many different, I remember lots of very interesting and totally awesome ideas back when I dreamed of doing YouTube, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be like all the other cool guys, and I'm gonna have, this crazy name. None of it ever stuck. The only name I've ever had stick as far as online or general, like, username type, thing is the NG65 name, which came from Nintendo Gamer 65, the OG. So yeah. That's pretty much the entire story. Gonna move this chest so it's not sitting, right next to the void. Well, now it's sitting next to the void in a different place, but a safer place. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually had, like, plans for YouTube for a long time before I actually started, all the way back to when I was, like, probably 10 or 11 years old. Back when I barely even knew, the concept of what YouTube is. I just knew, make videos. I think actually my first ideas was I wanted to do, like, skits and things. I wanted to do, like, IRL type things. A lot of just what I watched. That was the big stuff on YouTube back in that day. I was like, yeah, I want to be like those people and make millions of dollars. Because, of course, YouTube is a very profitable career. I don't know how... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, give me a second. I gotta go back into my game files. I mean, I still have the same backup, so we're not losing that much progress. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Dude, I can't believe I just did that. I just placed a block over my only water source. Okay, where's that Skyblock 2025? Oh, I deleted the backup. Oh, it's just gone. Cool. Never mind, I don't even have the backup. That's even better. Anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, YouTube. So, I originally, like, wanted to do, IRL skits, like, scripted stuff, pretty much, like, what was the big thing on YouTube back in the 2010s, I guess, mid to late 2010s. I mean, of course, gaming's always been big, but I don't know, from my perspective, that was, like, what was big on YouTube back in the day. And then I kind of switched up, and I started realizing, like, maybe not, maybe I should, like, move over to something video game related, because I'm pretty good at some games. I like playing games. I know lots about them. And then eventually, wow, off to a great start. Eventually, when I made it around to the time to actually make a channel, I had already... Actually, before I even made my channel, I had 2 videos. One was... oh, shoot, I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna leave that up. I had 2 videos ready. The original reason I made a channel, back when I actually made it, I had kind of given up on the idea of, like, content creation. But what I was interested in was speedrunning. And so I went to speedrun.com and I was like, yeah, I want to submit a run to the leaderboards. I want to be a big runner. I was doing Odyssey runs, which I still do to this day. That's actually a game I still really love playing. I have not run the game on Switch 2, but that's besides the point. So I had an Odyssey run that I was really the main reason I wanted to make a channel, was because I found out speedrun.com requires video verification either through Twitch VODs, which, you know, I had no idea what that was. Not even close to becoming a Twitch streamer at that point. And the other option was verification through uploading your run to YouTube. So I was like, well, dang it, I guess I gotta upload my speedrun. And so here, there we go. Just gonna stick that in there for now. And so I was like, all right, fine. Upload. Wait. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to think. I'm getting distracted by so many things right now. Dang it, I lost the dirt. So I upload the run, and I submitted for verification. I'm getting verified, and I took it down because I recorded the dang thing on my phone. You know, like those really old videos you get to watch where it's a kid pointing his phone at the TV, except in my case it was an actual computer monitor. And I remember vividly spending 4 days uploading that run, because a combination of my infamous internet, you know, and the laptop I used to make videos on, which I'll have to do a showcase of the remains of that laptop eventually. I've disassembled it, but like it's still, like, you could still observe it, and the parts. Honestly, I've tried putting in the hard drive of that old laptop into my newer PC, and it taught me just how important your hard drive speed is, because brand new parts, old hard drive, thing took 10 minutes to boot. I vividly remember 4 days of leaving my laptop straight running, plugged in, because the battery did not work, to get that run uploaded. And then also about 2 weeks before, I hadn't really planned it for YouTube. I just made it for the sake of making it. I had a Mario Kart Wii video, which I would end up titling An Average Friday in Mario Kart Wii, because originally I wanted to call it like An Average Tuesday, because I think I'd seen some sort of meme about like Average Tuesday. It was some really dumb reason for making that title. And then I recorded it on a Friday, and I'm like, oh no, the title wouldn't be accurate. This is unviable. I have to retitle it. So that's how the name An Average Friday Mario Kart Wii ended up coming up. And give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Still sick. But I had my first 2 videos. The speedrun was uploaded first. So that speedrun is my first ever video, is technically lost media. That thing is gone. But my second ever video, which I uploaded right after that, was the Mario Kart Wii video. That's kind of where I was going to leave it. I was going to kind of keep uploading speedruns. And I decided, you know what? I'll keep doing gaming videos. This is fun. So I really, for quite a while, I guess, was a Mario Kart Wii YouTuber, technically. I still am in some ways. Eventually I started expanding out stuff like Mario Party Superstars. I had it on my Switch, and I was like, you know what? Maybe people want to see this game. Let's test it out. So let's make a video. And oh, dude, I've got memories from recording that Mario Party Superstars video. So I had my office was located in my closet for a very long time, up until I'd say about year and a half ago. It's like my whole first year of YouTube. I recorded videos and edited and did basically all the work in my closet. And when I was recording the Mario Party Superstars video, I was overheating so bad. Like, I had to take a break from recording, because with the door closed and with sound panels, with how small it was, even with generally a quite cool running PC just because of how low powered and generally kind of garbage it was. it like it literally just turned my room into a furnace. And I remember feeling my laptop as I was finishing the recording, or maybe 40 minutes in. I recorded for an hour. And about 40 minutes in, I noticed the OBS was lagging. And I knew nothing about OBS. I basically let it sit on the default settings and just hit record. Since then, I've learned a lot about optimizing your setup, video encoding, all that. But I had just kind of let it go. And I saw the recording was lagging, and I was like, I should try to fix this. Let me look at my laptop. I felt the bottom. It was scalding. Like, this thing was unhealthily hot. And it's a pretty low-powered laptop, too. Like, both my PC... Actually, this was before I even had a PC. This was still when my laptop was the space heater in my closet. It still got hot. Low-powered laptop, absolutely burning up. So I'm like, shoot, maybe that's why it's lagging. I'll stop recording for a bit. And then I came back. I got the last 20 minutes of the round recorded. And it ended up being a decent video. I think it performed all right. I can actually probably check it out later. And then... yeah, I kind of just kept going. I think, actually, if I remember right, my third ever video, after I did Mario Kart Wii, and I was like, you know what? I want to stick to the Wii business model. Because that's always kind of been, even if my username was sourced from the Nintendo 64, the Wii was like my childhood console. It's the one I had the most experience with, the one I knew the most. I had the most games that I used to play on it. I was, like, very closely connected to the Wii. So I wanted to keep it as, like, the channel console. And so I was like, well, the next logical game is New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Because everyone, of course, cares about that game and wants to see it, right? And so that's where my third video ended up coming in, which was the New Super Mario Bros. Wii 100% series, which made it 3 episodes in, I believe, before I just kind of scrapped it. And I technically have finished it. I have recorded the end, but it wasn't for the series. That's for a different video that I have not released yet. I don't know if I'll ever release, to be honest, because it's just such a monstrous effort to script or record. I think I talked about it briefly on Scratch and Streams before. But yeah, I technically have finished, of all things, that New Super Mario Bros. Wii 100% series. It is just not finished yet. And then after that, I continued on to Mario Kart Wii, eventually moved into Mario Parties. Like, you know, it's a goofy game. I can get mad at it. I don't think I really had bothered getting into streaming until, like, about a year into YouTube. But, you know, now I'm mostly a streamer boy. I've changed drastically in the way I do things. I think one of my first, like, biggest things I did was Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Because that was daily uploads for 21 days straight, which was rough for me. Because, like, doing, that was, I think, my first ever year of, like, actually going to school. Although it was second quarter, so second quarter, in my opinion, is always the easiest of the school year. But, you know, still not the easiest working conditions for a daily video. But that series also, like, kind of popped off. Like, it performed shockingly well for the, you know, level my channel was at. We also are not going to mess that up this time. That's really what had me kind of like, yeah, I like doing this. I want to do more of it. Even if it is suffering sometimes. Or at least it feels that way, you know. I didn't mean to do... oh, shoot. Oh, okay, I think I just lost some stuff. Someday I'll get part 4 out of 3. Yeah. Oh, wait, sorry, I missed the other... oh, I missed the other comment. Very first channel recordings of Hello Neighbor mobile gameplay. That's rough. But, you know, at the same time, like, you can't help but, like, get really nostalgic about stuff like that. Like, man, I watch back to some of my old videos. I hate them. I hate them. The editing, the voiceover, the way I sounded when I was 2.5 years younger. I don't like the way I sound now. Especially, you know, I'm sick right now, but in general. You really you find it hard to like a voice that you've had to listen to for hours on end while editing. But there's also a certain fun to kind of like watching or listening to those videos and being like, yeah, that's something that I did, forever ago. How it sometimes feels back when I was just a youngling. Played on my Switch but recorded on my phone. That somehow sounds even worse. That game has a Switch port. Dang, it's news to me. Yeah. Oh, dude, on the subject of my old editing. Ooh, masterpiece, masterpiece. Windows Movie Editor, baby. Oh gosh, I remember. I almost am tempted to go back on it to make a video again, so I can like feel the. Oh no, they discontinued it. That's why I switched video editors. I remember now. It was because they discontinued like the basic Windows Movie Editor, and so I had to move to the editing software I use now. But dude, those were the days. It was like it wasn't even like that old like really funny one that people make memes about. It was like the default Windows 10 video editing software. Um that I made all my videos up to the 3D marathon on. The 3D marathon actually recorded on my old system, and then so I switched video editors once I switched systems. Once I bought my my old PC is when I switched editing softwares. So I had recorded the 3D marathon on my old laptop, great experience. And then I moved on to my new system to edit it with my brand new editing software that I still use today, as unstable and jank and goofy as it is, and the fact that it is really sketch to obtain nowadays. You know what? It works. I can't complain that much when it works. Used to hate my voice. Now it's only if I have to edit / watch old videos. Yeah, you really like I'll like be editing a new video and be like, oh my gosh, I hate this. Just let me listen to something else, and then I'll go back to some of my old stuff and I'll start to much more greatly appreciate how I sound and edit now compared to the old days. But even then, there's some ups. I can't say I have all bad memories of my old days of YouTube. Gosh, that's terrifying. I hate that. Whew. Anyways, Skyblock. I've just kind of been building a platform. I don't know, there's not much to do until you get trees and you start getting bridging blocks. I guess I should get out to that cactus. I think I can get sweetberry bushes and start getting my first renewable food source from there. Once we get Giga Spruce trees, it's over, dude. I think I can get them from Wandering Trader, which I'll get emeralds from trading wheat and carrots with those lads over. I don't know where the villagers went, but the lads over there. Also, yes, I have Zoom mod. I also have replay mod, but I only really use it on, like, the guy's server. In case they want to put up some clips, stuff happening. Aw, I wasted a piece of dirt. No. No. Dang it. I could probably recover it. Surely. Surely I could recover it. Right? Nope, it's cooked. Ain't that like Optifine? So I think it is an Optifine thing, but I'm not running Optifine. I'm running Sodium with like a plugin to add Optifine features. Because Optifine's low-key kind of bad. I don't know. I just have an optimization mod pack that I know works well, that I got off Modrinth, and I've been using pretty much ever since I started playing Minecraft Java Edition. So, hey, the tree just grew. I did not realize that. Cool. More wood. Yeah, I think it is. Actually, no, it's not even a part of Optifine. It's like a separate zoom mod. But it is like an Optifine thing, yeah. I need new stone pick. Yeah. YouTube beginnings, man. I feel like I'm still in my YouTube beginnings. I really can't talk much when I've been going for so long, and like I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not entirely displeased with where I am, you know? It's a pretty good position. Like, there's not much I really could complain about reasonably, but it does feel kind of just off to have been, you know, working for so long on this channel. And I mean, obviously, the last 2 months, I can't say I've been working much. I've been straight up just gone doing other stuff. But it feels weird to just be working on this for so long and kind of still be in the same position I was probably like over a year ago at this point. You know, just sometimes things don't change very much. That's pretty much been the case for my channel since like month 3. I'd say I still average about the same stats as I did back then. Although that's not to say I haven't gotten better. I've gotten significantly more proud of my video quality and my abilities. Like, I think personally, my channel has grown far beyond where it used to be. That's not trying to sound like boastful. I just think that's like what's happened. But even still, you know, getting better at YouTube doesn't always mean better YouTube stats. You learn that after being here for quite a while. You have almost 400 more subs over me, which is still a large amount of people. Yeah. The main thing that gets to me is like, you know, I've had 400 subs, and like, I'm glad 400 people have subscribed, but then when you look at my view counts and like when I consider my consistent viewers, it just somehow feels less significant. Not like that I don't appreciate those subscribers, but you know, it kind of makes you realize when you hit a point like where I am, just like how much your subscriber count actually matters compared to how many real consistent viewers you'll get. You really get hit with a reality check once you hit like 500 subs and you're still getting the same view count you got at like 50 subs. You got a hot streak eventually. Might not last long considering the attention span. True. Yeah, it takes a miracle at this nowadays to get, well, it either takes a miracle or abusing the algorithm. That's the thing, is I know I am very capable of, like, I could probably honestly, you know, hit millions of views. I could probably start making money, and I could like go crazy on YouTube if I were to just abuse the algorithm enough, get the right things, you know, up like content farm. Heck, I could probably just set an AI to make videos, you know, and just leave it. Not like zero effort, crazy big channel. But I just don't want to do that. Like, what at that point, what's the point? You know, why are you making YouTube stuff? Like, I started this channel because I like the idea of being creative and like being able to make videos and have people watch and enjoy them. So it would really just destroy the purpose of even being on YouTube to go for the more subs, the more views, and the more money over just trying to make good videos. And it gets a lot harder to tell yourself that, I'll say. I've had times where I really just start to think maybe I should just grind more. But no, I really don't want to. Even if it, you know, even if it never really amounts to much of anything, I'd rather keep my channel, the style and kind of the design it's at. And maybe someday I'll get lucky. You never know. It's genuinely sad because, like, back then games would be popular for longer spans of time. That's true. That's something I've particularly noticed as of late, the popularity, like, time span of games is incredibly short compared to how things used to be. Like, you know, games can be amazing. Like, Silksong popped off like crazy, but after maybe 5 days, I haven't really seen any major stuff show up on YouTube about it. Versus Hollow Knight was going wild for a long time. Also, hey, Luigi 2025, welcome in. Hollow Knight, even though I'm pretty sure I can't say this entirely confidently because I haven't finished Silksong yet. Hollow Knight was just kind of objectively a little worse, compared to Silksong, but because Silksong is newer, its popularity just isn't lasting. What do you miss? You missed about like 3 resets because I kept fumbling the Skyblock world, and a lot of talking. Yeah, like Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower was like one of the last games I would say that did actually manage to seriously pop off for like a year. But like, you know, it did. It went crazy. It got Game of the Year in one category, I think. Or not Game of the Year, but it got like Soundtrack of the Year or something, or at least got nominated. And then it's just gone. Just not there anymore. Like, no one makes anything about it. There can be updates, there can be whatever. No one cares anymore because other stuff has come out. Like, heck, Repo hasn't even come out, and the hype's already pretty much died off for it, which I'm really sad about because I love Repo. Lethal Company, same dilemma. Like, it's not even released, and people have just kind of forgotten about it because it's taken longer than, you know, like 5 weeks. And I will say, part of that whole thing of games falling off quicker is probably because, and I'm not saying this is like all bad. I'm not booing developers. Games really don't come out finished anymore because of just the world of DLC and updates and stuff. You know, back in my day, when a game released, the game was out. You know, like say back, you know, on the Wii or Wii U. Well, actually no, Wii U updates were a thing. Back on the Wii, you really couldn't update a game. You just couldn't. Like, if the game didn't come out right and it was bad enough, they would have to reproduce, like republish the game. And, you know, you'd have to go get a new disc with a new revision of the game because they couldn't update it. Nowadays, you can kind of just release the game or like even put in an open beta, get feedback, and then modify it. Oh, let's go, dude. Sweet berries. Sweet berries is what we want. Sweet berries is good. What else can we get food out of? Carrots, potatoes. I need to be very careful running these back. We also have stuff for another portal. But as I was saying, yeah, like, because you don't have to release a game fully published anymore, or fully completed anymore, and you can just kind of publish it, people just don't bother. Which, you know what? That's pretty reasonable. Like, why would you bother? It's, if you do have the option, then get feedback and change up the game, and it'll probably end up better. But it also just means that games aren't going to feel the same, and they're probably not going to last as long because they'll have time to fall off before they're even fully released and can pick up their full potential for momentum. And so it's just kind of created this cycle where a game will come out and it'll either just die instantly or it'll maybe pop off for a bit and then it'll just go right back to obscurity. Just like, not necessarily even obscurity. It's just no one really cares anymore. And, you know, with the crazy world of content creation, there's so many people to make so many videos that it's really hard for things to stick when you are just bouncing back and forth between content on so many different levels. It's so many factors make it really difficult for games to stick anymore. Like DK Bonanza, great game, popped off like crazy. Also, I have not done anything on it since the stream. That game will be coming back eventually for a video or a stream. Like, DK Bonanza, great game, highly rated, awesome. People were like, yes, this is the amazing big comeback from Nintendo we wanted. And you know what? No one really cares about it anymore. It's not even been half a year since launch, and it's just kind of gone. It's just a natural thing for games now. No one even questions it. And it's kind of sad, you know, that it ends up being that way just because of the way the consuming of things has changed. Okay, now that I've gone through that whole topic, I'm really struggling to figure out what to talk about. I can get like really hung up on some topics and then I just like I stop and I'm at a loss for words. I think Bonanza is more because people are focusing on bad decisions recently. Nintendo's bad decisions. Yeah, that's like I think people are struggling to praise Bonanza or even like make stuff on it because they know if you go, you know, if you're like, "Oh, hey, this Nintendo game's really good and awesome," all the haters are gonna show up, and I'm not saying like all the hate on Nintendo is entirely invalid as of recent. They've done some stuff that definitely is a little problematic, not making great decisions, but people have gone like so hard on losing it over that they just don't leave room. Like they're not thinking much. And so in their mind, like they just can't leave room to praise anything of theirs. Like that would be a heinous thing to praise something good from Nintendo, even if it is actually good, because they're the big bad company. They're the one that everyone hates on YouTube right now. And if you scroll through shorts, guess what? You'll see all these bad things. So you can't like Nintendo. Uh, I really am like sounding like I'm defending everything they do, in which case I don't actually. Um, but I don't think they deserve to have everything they do put down just because some of their decisions are bad. Uh, I think that's the case with pretty much every company. Like, you have to do something. Like, they haven't done anything heinous yet. Like, they haven't done something truly, like, degradable. They've just been a pretty bad company. In the end, just choose not to buy Nintendo products if you don't want. But they're not, like, really actively harming people right now who don't, you know, don't choose to get their stuff. If you don't want to deal with the downsides, then don't take them. And really, a big thing is they're just doing all the stuff that most other companies have been doing, but late. Like when you think about a lot of the stuff of like you only own the license to your game, or they can which by the way, the whole thing about them bricking your Switch 2 is not real. Bricking a console and software or internet banning is entirely different things. They cannot actually, well, they probably can, but they are not actually bricking Switch 2s. They are like internet banning them, which still isn't great. Like, these are things that other companies have been doing. Like, people are losing it over $70 games. $70 games have been a standard for, like, Xbox and PlayStation for several things for, I think, multiple years at this point, or at least a couple years. And now that Nintendo's doing the same thing, they're acting like it's only their fault. Is it good? No. Is it only their fault? Also, no. You need to be reasonable when it comes to things like that. And that's where I get hung up and I get annoyed by the way people approach the situation, is because they aren't approaching it reasonably. They're just kind of throwing shade because, you know, a few people started to do it and now they're the fault of everything and not the tech industry as a whole pretty much right now. Because let's be honest, all of the tech industry is kind of screwed up right now. It's not a great, you know, not a great place to be. But yeah, I don't know. It's annoying. Gets me a little mad because, you know, it's just not the way people are saying it. And it's really not, you know, fair to be putting it in that kind of light. Hurting my wallet, NGL. Yeah, that's pretty much anything in America right now. That is our economy. Dude, you want to talk about hurting my wallet? What about gas prices? I'm gonna complain. I can complain about a lot more things hurting my wallet before I start talking about consoles. Or lately. Oh, but yeah. Anyway, rant over. I'm getting really bored waiting for these trees. I don't know what to do. Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Camera's tweaking out again. Don't forget to hydrate. Anyway, how have you guys been doing? I think that's a good question to ask. And it's raining, wonderful. No, but I'm curious how things have been going. I mean, I've already pretty much explained everything with me as of the current moment. Very tired. Ew, beetroot seeds. I might as well throw those in the void already. Kelp. Wait, kelp's actually really good. Wait, that's huge. Oh, please don't fall. Yes! 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 Store this all away. Kelp is huge, dude. Infinite fuel. I guess. I'm waiting for these berries to grow because I'm running really low on food right now. Oh yeah, announcing DLC for an unreleased game is kind of crazy. I'm really glad not to be like a Pokemon fan. I mean, I like playing the older games. You know, I had my Pokemon Black streams. Those were awesome. I still want to beat that game eventually. Sometime, maybe like next summer break when I've just got some good time. I do really want to finish that because that was an awesome game. But like, modern Pokemon fans have it rough, man. They do not have much room to be defending their series when the quality is just. I mean, ZA looks like it'll be fine performance-wise for the Switch too. I mean, I would hope so, considering you're paying quite a lot for that performance, both the console and the game. But yeah, it's really not going that well right now for him. Speaking of performance, we got upgrades to Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, which I will be buying the bundle eventually. I thought it was coming out like significantly farther away from this time than it actually was. It released today. I thought it wasn't going to be for like another half month or so. So I will go and I'm going to pick up a physical copy eventually because as of late I've been trying to collect as much physical media as possible. But I've heard the upgrades are actually quite a bit more significant than were advertised. And there's some like really nice things they've been changing about it, which honestly, I'm just getting it because I want another platform to play them on. As of right now, my best way to play Galaxy 2 is my dang Wii U, which, no thanks. Like, I love my Wii U, but I would love to play in more than 480p for once. And here's my thing, is I'm one of those people who I love Galaxy 2. I love it a good bit more than Galaxy 1, actually. Which is a hot take, and I know, and I really don't care. So having a new way specifically to play Galaxy 2, especially for, like, people be tweaking out about $40. If you account for inflation, of like, I know you can buy it for cheaper now because it's old media, if you bought the Wii disc, but accounting for inflation, $40 per game is not really that much more than it used to be. As far as I know, it's really not that different. But So I don't know why people are tweaking out so much about the price. It's 35 per if you buy the bundle, which like, dude, I'll take that for how awesome both of those games are. Those are like the absolute peak of Nintendo. I think for both games that's pretty solid, even if it 3D All Stars technically had a cheaper point. I also can no longer sprint. But anyways, yeah, I love Galaxy 2. I think it's better than Galaxy 1. Uh I just Galaxy 2 is great. And I'm very happy to have a new platform to play it on cuz playing it on the Wii U was a rough time. All right, let's just kind of place some slabs. Man, this is slow. Ooh, spider! Hey, buddy, you want to fight? I'm probably gonna die doing this. Hey, I didn't die! We got string! Get some more of that, we can have a bow eventually. In the meantime, let's get some cobble and expand this platform. I need more trees growing soon. Oh, goodness. Dude, first time I've seen a stack of items since we started the world. That's pretty nice. One, two, three, four. So let's place one more here, and then we can get out of the dirt. I specifically don't want to carry my water bucket on me, because I am really scared of dying and losing that. That's like our most important thing right now is our bucket. Bucket for holding water, not water bucket. There's no water in it actively, but boom. Has to be very preservative with our dirt. Not infinite yet. Once we get to the nether, it will technically become infinite with some difficulty. For now, we must be very cautious with our dirt. I just almost just walked right off. Oh man, that oh that got my heart going. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yep, all good. All good. Yep, just fine and dandy. Okay. I really wish I could get to those glow berries. Actually, I technically could. Ooh. I wonder if that's gonna be worth it. Might have to for temporary food. And so I can get a platform under these things. Preserve more dirt. Alrighty. Boom. There we go. Where'd that sapling go? Just pop. Boom. 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 Yeah. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Oh, another spider. Gonna kind of block that off for now. Do I need grass to grow trees? Is that a trick? While I do that, I'm going to... Ah, man, I really wish I could have some food right now. However, in the meantime... Gosh, I guess I can settle for making a trip down below. Actually, let me grab some more slabs. Oh. Should make just about enough. Sweet berries! Sweet berries! Get them! Yes! Food! I can sprint again! Okay. One second. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I'm trying to find a good way to do this. That doesn't risk, everything. Is that deep slate? No, that's bedrock. Okay. First, I should actually... Blueberries are farther than I thought. Food! Yes! Okay, so we gotta make like a multi-layered... We gotta have floors to this. Yeah, we could definitely need more. I gotta be so careful with this water, dude. Ooh, but we're making food, we're making progress. That's what I'm talking about. I'm hoping for this grass to spread, because I'm wondering if that's the key to growing these trees. I might actually use the moss and some skeletons if I can. For bone meal. Honestly, a mob farm. Ah! Oh. I forgot this needs water. That was almost very unfortunate. I wish there was a good way to make cobblestone generators that are, like, reliable, because as far as I know, there isn't really any good designs that stop it from burning up. Like, you see, just, it kind of always will end up at some point because it'll randomly drop, or the directional drop in is random. Also surprised my PC's taking this all so well. I mean, it's a decent build, but you know, still a lot of stuff to be putting on it. Okay. Woo! Almost jumped off into the void again. I really should make a backup. Will I? Probably not. Oh, I have my bucket on me. I cannot risk dying. Shoot, I forgot about that. I need to get the stuff for a cauldron as soon as possible. Because once I have that, I can get infinite water source and I don't have to worry about being so cautious anymore. Better yet, get an iron farm off those two dudes chilling over there. I think one of them's well, one of the textures looks a little goofed up, but probably fine. Yeah, I didn't know they straight up put bedrock here. What the heck? It's kind of cool, I guess. Uh, Man, this is irritating to build. Anyways, I don't really know what to do with this. Because I feel like I need Silk Touch for most of these things. What? No, 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 my tree. No. Ooh, food. Oh, food! Oh my goodness, so much food. Ow. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh, okay, we've had a couple trees grow. Turns out it needs even less wood than I thought. I'll probably survive on that many hearts. Probably lost the sapling I was supposed to get out of this tree. Burned down. Goodness. Okay. And we have another one. So it was not, in fact, a need for grass. These trees are just really slow. Huh. I don't like having that slab there. Makes me uncomfortable. Okay, there's one sapling. I would preferably get two from this. Okay, two. Only two. That's okay. No, I got three. Oh, I didn't even notice. Let's go. We got the quad tree set up. Okay, I really need to build a staircase up here. So we need like boom, boom, boom. Actually, no, that's not what we need. Okay. Oh? Ah, ah, oh my gosh. Oh, I can't afford to die. Please, no. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Clean up that appearance. Okay. Oh, more food. Thank goodness. Should be able to put this here. And these should go back to growing. In the meantime, we will now have a set staircase. And I'll just have to make a big safety platform down there. So, put that away. Put the bucket away. I cannot be losing the bucket, bro. Ooh. If I remember right, there's actually a cauldron over at that villager island that we can use. So we should be in luck for getting infinite water once we get over there. I just want a bit more infrastructure here in the main area first. I want to eventually get all the stuff over there back to here. Oh. What the heck? What happened to my connection? Well, oh, it's lagging. Um, what in the world? Oh, are we back? Hey, I think we're back. Nope, we're not. What is happening? Why is it doing all that? Man, I don't know. Nah, I've got the local recording, it'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my connection right now. Hoping it'll fix itself? I don't know what's going on. No reason for it to be going like that. Okay, what the heck? Why is it lagging? Okay, I don't know what's going on with the stream. I'm gonna be so real. Guess I could go check. Well, what? Maybe it's coming back? Oh, it looks like it's coming back. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. No? Yeah. Uh, it... Hello? It's going up and down. I can't tell what it's trying to do. Think we're okay. Should be. Yeah. Potatoes! Our potatoes are growing. Nice. Alright, there we go. No trees growing? Skeleton, skeleton! I can combat this guy. Never mind, he jumped off! Stupid. Ah, so much for that. Alright. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know what is causing our lag issues, but I'm just gonna end stream for now. So we'll be back to this. I'll maybe make some off-camera progress